Alright guys, we're back. We're back. I'm back. New stream guys, new stream. So we just wanted to change. I wanted things to have a different stream for this. So let's talk about it guys. Let's talk about it. Alright, so what are you guys liking so far? So we got let me bring it up over here where I can see it better myself. Okay, so it's like glitching out a little bit, it looks like. Alright. It's not working for me. I gotta move it back over here. Alright. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger on my screen. Alright, so basically we got Summoner Trials, which is where you use your 1 and 2 star. Where you use your 1 and 2 star champions, and you're going to earn points. The arena does not have any cost. To find an opponent top 50 rank will earn 2-star crystals, 1,200 3-star shards, and 5,000 premium hero crystal shards. That's a good chunk of stuff, man. Control plus mount scroll. What do you want me to do? Make things bigger? Ah, thank you, man. You're amazing. Yeah. There we go. You're awesome, dude. Alright, so scroll back down. Let's read the whole thing. With the Grandmaster and Collector starting their war, things started to remold the changes within the battle room. The next area to be affected by this wave of change is the arena. Starting with the arena commencing March 2nd, you're going to see some quite exciting and different that will give you more choice and greater chance at earning the top rewards. When imagining what the future of arenas will look like, let's put a little background noise there. Here we go. We decided that we wanted to create more arenas with more choices for players' levels, meaning all players, regardless of where they are in the progress of the game, will have an arena that is suited to their needs. Whether that is continuing to build and upgrade your roster of 2-star champions as you prepare to try your first event quest, or building your roster of 4-star champions to compete for the featured champion in the future. Another one of our goals was to reduce the amount of fights the player will have in order to win the top prize. To do this, we started off by doubling the prize pool for the featured champion from 400 to 800, and by doubling the prize pool of the basic arena from top 5% to top 10%, which this is very awesome that they're doing this on both ends. We're reading the arena changes right now, Brian. So far, looks really great, really great. So secondly, we're doubling the amount of arenas that will be running simultaneously. Each of these arenas will have a different top prize for players to vie for. This will include separate arenas for the 3-star featured champion, a 4-star basic, a 4-star featured champion, and another 2-star champion crystals. By increasing the amount of arenas from 2 to 4, summoners will be competing against fewer competitors for more rewards. We're also going to be allowing the use of 5-star champions in the 4-star featured arena, allowing players to score more points for fights with the 5-star champions. These factors combined mean summoners will be able to earn top rewards from the extended prize pool with fewer fights. Okay guys, what that means is the cutoff is going to be even higher. than it's ever been because of 5 stars, but hopefully the time that you spend in the arenas is less, but the score is going to be much higher just because it's going to now include 5 stars. It's going to be 30 million plus. It's going to be like 30 million plus. Without further ado, let's take a look at the rank rewards for each arena in the veteran bracket. Use your 1 and 2 star champions to earn points. This arena doesn't have any cost. The top 50, I already kind of read this a little bit. Will earn a 2-star crystal, 1,200 3-star shards, and 5,000 premium hero crystal shards. The top 10% will be eligible to earn a 2-star crystal, 1,000 3-star shards, and 4,000 premium hero crystal shards. And then it just goes down from there. I'm not going to read all of that right there. Then 3-star featured arena. Use your 2-star and 3-star champions to earn points. The top 50 ranked players will earn 3-star featured hero, 250 4-star shards, and a 3-star rank 1 to rank 2 gem. The class of the gem will match the featured. Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a minute. There's some more stuff further down about that. The top 10% of rank rewards eligible players will earn a 3-star featured hero and 200 4-star shards. 11 to 25, and then it drops down from there. I'm not going to read all that, but it's right there. You get arena boost crystals being in the lower ranks though of the 3-star featured. I wonder what, like, if those are 4-star boost, or like are they just like a random chance? I don't know about that. Use your 4-star basic arena. This is the brand new arena right here. This is the brand new. Yeah, Brian, I think so, man. I think yeah, it's gonna be that high because people are gonna be using 5 stars, man. People are gonna be using those 5-star champions, or like refreshing those 5 stars. Well, I mean, I don't know what the total number is gonna be, but it's gonna be interesting. And name your channel Frojo Grant. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so in the 4-star basic arena, you use your 3 and 4-star champions to earn points. The top 50 ranked players will earn a 4-star basic champion, 350 5-star shards, and a 4-star rank 1 to 2 gem. Rank 1 to 2 gem. We'll talk about those in a minute. There talks about that later on, like further down in the article. And then the top 10% earn a 4-star basic hero with 300 5-star shards. Really good. That's really good right there. Is Brian in here? The 11 to 25%, it goes on down from there. It goes on down. Once it hits 11 to 25%, it starts getting 500 4-star shards and less 5-star shards, and then it goes down from there, and eventually no 5-star shards, and you get arena boost crystals. The scores are definitely going to go up because of the 5-star use in this arena. The scores are going to go up in this arena because of 5 stars. This right here. Suicides are getting nerfed? What? Why are suicides getting nerfed? And how do we know that? In this arena, scores are gonna drop. Scores are gonna drop on this the basic arena. It's not gonna be so bad in this. This arena, the points are gonna go up, but it's gonna adjust, guys. It's gonna adjust because the use of 5 stars are gonna change everything. Like, I can almost get 100,000 in one set. Where does it talk about suicide? Brian said Mike is nerfing them, and he's been whining about it for days. Huh? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. All right, so In the 4-star featured arena, use your 4 and 5-star champions to earn points. The top player will earn an arena champion title, 1 4-star featured champion, and 1,000 5-star shards. That's some good stuff right here for the top player. And I think there should have been something all along for the top player, that there should have been something for that person the entire time, something additional. And I'm kind of surprised it's not like the top 5 or top 10 players, because those guys right there are just insane. And players between 2 and 800 will earn the 4-star featured hero and 800 5-star shards. So rank 2 to 800, that's double the amount we have right now. I still think it's going to rise. I still think it's going to rise because of 5-star. I think the number is going to be higher, but I don't think it's actually going to be more, is what I'm saying. I think the total of points is going to be higher, but it's actually not going to be as hard to get it. I'm thinking it's still going to be like 18, 20 million probably for the cutoff, but it's not going to take you as much to get it because of 5 stars. I mean, how fast you can get points with 5 stars. And then the top 10% will earn 400 5-star shards and 800 4-star shards. And that's going to be pretty good reward right there, just getting that. Also, you know, for people that can't get to 800. 800 5-star shards, a few arenas. Going to be really great. Tomorrow is tomorrow. Hardcore grinders are going to have a field day with the news. Yep. They're literally just a few 3-stars. In fact, you'll get less 4-star shards from 100% master than you get from heroic. Bruh, why is there 4 dislikes? People don't like me. That's why. Anyway, a refreshed arena crystal. They're taking ISO 8 out of the arena crystals, which I know a whole lot of people are excited about this. So this gives you more chance to get units, gold, energy refills, and chance at Punisher. I think you're mostly going to get gold now, but I think people are going to be okay with that. So this is your champion title. This is only concerns the people getting first place. So I'm just going to skip this. This is for people getting first place in the featured arena. So unless you're going for first, I mean, it's just something to say, hey, you won first. I don't think it's that big of a deal to go over. Rank up gems, though, allow you to take a champion up 1 rank, in this case from rank 1 to 2 without any catalyst. Your champion will still need to be max level. Alright, so you have to level them up still, you just have to have, you don't have to have the catalyst. You got to have them leveled all the way up. You just don't need the catalyst. So basically it's just a way to skip it. It's just a way to skip it. While revamping the arenas, we didn't want to leave any milestone unturned. We won't get into nitty gritty because you'll soon see enough. But wait, what did I say? Rank rewards have changed, but what about the miles? Okay, so this is about milestones. Okay, but the milestones have been revamped to match each of the arenas and will feature units, battle chips, gold, premium hero crystal shards, as well as arena boosts for players to hit milestones. You'll now be able to collect milestone rewards from 4 different arenas instead of just 2. Be able to collect milestone rewards from 4 different arenas instead of just 2. Why can't we just use our 3-star champions in the 4-star arena anymore? This is our biggest change that players will see in the new arenas. We made this move to solve a few problems, including rewards overlapping in different arenas. We want to see each of the arenas have a clear top prize, one that players do not have to worry about overshooting with a clear top prize. Players will be much better segregated and will be competing against other players in similar challenge level. Because there are now twice as many arenas, there will be fewer players in each arena. Additionally, we did this to help players address players' fatigue with arenas. With the exclusion of 3-star champions, players will now have to do less fights to score adequate number of points. That's not true. That just means you're going to use more 4-stars more often. That's not true. That's something that they're trying to do, but that won't change. Alright. But won't that just favor top players with more 5-star champions? Before making a change like this, we wanted to make sure that we weren't going to hurt any of our players that were scoring featured champions. Upon looking into the previous winners, we discovered these players already have a sizable 5-star arena. A 5-star roster, my bad. With the additional a 4-star basic arena, giving these players a new avenue to build their 4-star rosters to turn help them win more 5-star shards and then be able to compete in the featured champion arena. With the addition of 5-star champions to the 4-star featured champion arena, with the addition, okay, that's like using them. Okay, at first I thought maybe like as rewards, but they're talking about using them to the 4-star champion arena. Tactics will resemble the Catalyst arena and the Crystal Cornucopia arenas. So tactics from the 4-star featured hero arena will change. Basically, this just means the infinite streak is different now. The infinite streak will be this infinite streak for the featured arena. It's not going to change for the basic arena, but for the featured, it's going to be different. It's going to be a little bit different than it is right now. And I can't even explain that right now because I got to figure it out a little bit better myself. Winning the basic champion also used to give 3-star version of the featured champion. Why don't we get that anymore? When we were designing this iteration of the arenas, we wanted all our arenas to have a clear goal. We chose to double the amount of summoners that will win the basic hero and choose to keep 3-star featured as the top prize for the 3-star featured hero arenas. We also added more crystal shards to the top prizes for both basic hero and the 3-star featured hero arena. So using their couple of 5-stars would be less of a grind using all their 3-stars. I know Brian, Saringo, and Beatdown used their max 3-stars in featured arena. Yeah, I know they're probably not very happy. They're probably not very happy about it. I think it will help because you'll run out of using 4-star champions before the 2-hour timer ends, and you'll be more free time in between the refreshes. I don't use the 3-stars, so it's not going to be any different for me, really. But like champions like Beatdown and Brian and Saringo, they use their 3-stars, so they're going to have more downtime if they're not refreshing now. Now, if they start refreshing, Saringo and Beatdown probably will just refresh. Brian isn't going to refresh just to refresh unless he feels like it's needed. So, yeah. Brian needs a rank 4 5-star. Yep. They'll just refresh their 5-stars. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna refresh my top 5-stars. Alright, where did I lose off? Did I end right here? No, I read that. Falling short of the feature hero used to award us with a basic. Why change that? Because we wanted each of the arenas to have their own specific top prize. We choose to take the basic hero out of the featured arena and replace it with 4-star shards. Although this will not give a full 4-star hero crystal, it will give players a fair bit towards the next crystal, which will be a full champion and not just a basic. This means that if you were awakening the champion, you'll get 20 signature levels, as well as the shards and ISOs. It's opposed to just one signature level. Yeah, I like that. I have to say I like that. I like this not being a basic anymore, and you just get shards. I'd rather it be this, even though it's not a full one. You might as well get it pretty soon, and then you get a full awakened champion. There's quite a few arena boost crystals in the rank rewards. Like we said earlier, we want to make this easier for players to win rewards in their arenas with fewer fights by replacing premium hero crystals and arena boost crystals in the lower ranks. Don't regularly score very high to improve the rank for the next round for arenas they compete in, and encouraging players to compete for exactly what they want instead of a chance at a champion that they have no control over. Well, we still have no we still have no control if you win or lose. It's still going to be a guessing game. It's still going to be, you know, like, oh, did we win? Did we not win? It's not. We're not going to have a definite yes or no. Like, oh yeah, that's for sure. I'm getting that. I like that reasoning, but that's a huge gamble. Hoping that you pull the basic champ that you want in the first place. Alright, so y'all want to go to the discussion thread? Y'all want to go to this discussion thread? Alright, so here we go. Alright, question Q&A so far. Will the Infinite Streak be similar to Sunday Tier 4 arenas? Because the feature arena is now more like the Sunday Tier 4 arenas, you can expect to play more like you would in those arenas. Okay, they didn't really answer the question, but yeah, that's basically what I was saying. It's basically going to be like that. Did you update the Alpha, Tier 4 Basic, Tier 4 Class, Arena, Milestones, and Rank Rewards? These changes only apply to the featured hero arenas. Is the reward in the Basic Arena still a Basic Champ? Single sick level, no ISO, no shards. Yes, the Basic Arena is still a Basic Champion, so it will be Blue Champ, only give one single level. Yeah, okay. Can we expect the rank reward starting cutoff for each 4-star is currently 200k? What will the new ones be? 1 and 2-star will be 30,000. These are the cutoffs, like the required amount to get the rewards. So in the veteran bracket, the rank reward cutoffs will be in the 1 to 2-star arena. This is for the 2-star arena, like where you get the 2-star champion. You have to do at least 30,000 points. I'm guessing that's what this is saying. It's what it sounds like, because it says that it's currently 200k, which is currently the top arena that you can do. Okay, so the 3-star arena is 80,000 points, and then the basic arena is 150,000 points, and the 4 and 5-star is 350,000, which won't be hard at all. It'll be super easy to get. That's nothing big. With the basic and featurette being separate arenas, you can no longer go for a feature and fall back on getting the basic reward for your time. This was definitely something we thought about, because we wanted each of the arenas to have their own top prize. We made a choice to add a lot of 4-star shards. Okay, this is kind of what we already talked about a second ago. When you split arenas like this, what is stopping the top tier players from monopolizing both the featured champion and the basic that are free to compete for both of them? While players are definitely choose to grind both arenas for both, we don't foresee having a big impact. They're going to do both. The top players are going to play both. I'm going to play both. I'm going to go for the featured and the basic. Because it's 10%, I'm going for it. I'm going to do both. I'm telling you right now, the top players are going to do both arenas. Them saying that they don't foresee that exactly is what's going to happen. Because that's what happened when they did 5 versus 5 and 4-star arenas. The top players went crazy in the 5 versus 5, and they went crazy in the 4-star. This right here is just, they're going to monopolize it, guys. The top players will monopolize it. Because they can just refresh, or they can just save so many. Look, guys, I already just refreshed my top 4-star team to play. Now I can just refresh my top 5-star team and still use my top 4-star team over in the basic. We're talking about 3 million points. 3 million points. We're talking about 3 million points. That's not a lot of refreshes in the 4-star basic. We're talking about 3 million points. 10%. We're talking about 10%. That's not a lot. That you're talking about using your 3 stars and like maybe a few teams of your 4 stars in that arena, and you can get like 3 million points, no problem. You got 3 days to do it. You're talking about 3, 4, 5 million points. 10%. 10%. It's not gonna be hard. Will there continue to separate brackets, beginner? Yeah, we're definitely going to have different brackets. Yep. How will this affect featured 4-star arena scoring from... I don't think that matters. Are there no longer going to be premium hero crystals and rank rewards? Correct. These are being replaced with more 3-star and 4-star shards and arena boost crystals. The arena boost crystals are very important for players to be able to score higher the next arena, and we want players to be able to improve with every whatever. Let's see if I see anything. See if anybody's making any good points. 5-star, 7 hours, refresh for 10 units. Grind time doesn't seem to drop. Stay the same. You don't do arenas. Alright guys, what are your thoughts? I've been reading over this stuff. What are y'all thinking? How would this affect 4-star arena scoring? Beginner, blah blah blah. We answered that. Yeah, I kind of like my key idea too still. Who was saying that? Smith? I like my key idea also still. Garland Barber says many units for featured grind. Top end is pretty cash grabby. As a player who hates playing arena, it really doesn't add anything that will entice me to play. Sounds great for people that like the arena though. Yeah. If you don't play arena now, I don't see you still playing it. Just because they make it a little bit more rewards doesn't mean it's not going to change much for people like that that don't really like arenas, that don't like to grind them. I don't think there's a lot of hard arena grinders or people that spend that much time in arena that might just buy units to refresh 5-star at first, but it'll become expensive. I think the changes are great. I think so too. I think the changes are great too, J Cracks. I like getting 3-star and 4-star shards instead of premium disappointed crystal. I agree with you, Joe. I definitely agree with you on that. The 2-star crystals, I call them the premium crystals, I call them 2-star crystals. So I definitely agree with you on that. Let's see if we see anything else here. Somebody said awful. Right now, these changes are only featured. Yep, they answered that. Some of this stuff they're going back and adding to the main page that we saw already. I've been hoping for a long time that they add another arena type mode. Perhaps you would have to choose between 2 modes. The new one would have less rewards but remove the grind somehow. I definitely think my key idea was probably like the best thing they could do is have multiple arenas, and then you have a key, and you can only choose one 4-star arena to unlock. You can only unlock one 4-star arena. You can only unlock one 3-star arena. You can only unlock one 2-star arena. I think if they would have did some kind of key, like you know how we get the key for like the 5-star master, like to unlock master you have to have a key. Well, my idea was to have a key for arenas. Every arena they give you, they send you out a mail, and they give you a 2-star key, a 3-star key, and a 4-star key, and you get to choose which arena of each kind that you unlock. That was my idea. Obviously, you know, they're doing what they want to do. Yeah, I don't. Well, yeah, with lesser rosters, they're still going to be tough, man. We definitely noticed that you guys liked when we had overlapping cable H23 arenas, so we're happy that we're able to bring these extended arenas to you guys. We did a whole lot of research and analysis before committing. Yeah, you did like 2 years of analysis. Anyways, yeah, Star-Lord's still going to be good, man. I got Dormammu in the past crystals, 36 million and missed. I'm okay now. Do you think 4-star basics will be easier? I think basics will be easier to obtain. I definitely think so. They could just make you choose between basic arena and featured arenas for a similar effect. Yep, yeah, they could do that. I don't see them doing that because I think they don't. I think they don't want to let everybody feel like they're locked out of something, because that's almost like two different type of arenas. What I was talking about is having a featured arena of multiple champions, like a new featured champion and an old featured champion, and you chose between them, and then you still had your basic reward in there also. That's what I was coming up with. Alright, it won't be long before top 800 becomes unobtainable though, especially with new 5 stars introduced. It took ages to increase rewards from 2 to 400, and that was hailed as a great change, but now it is grossly inadequate and has become for a long time. Saving they want to reduce the number of fights is sort of dumb. It won't work. If anything, you have to do more fights to keep up with the players who will recharge 5 star. This guy. I'll just recharge my 5 stars, guys. Carlos, I would say no. I got a 4-star. I got a 4-star out of it, man. Well, I got 4,000 5-star shards also. I don't know. It's $100, almost like $100 for an extra rift. But I did 2 rifts, and I spent like $170 because I did the $5 deal every day. I don't know, guys. I feel kind of gypped in it, but we'll see. If I get Mordo out of the crystal, I'll be totally happy though. Or if I get Mordo, Agent Venom, Crossbones, or Ghost Rider out of the crystal when I spin the crystal in a few days, I'll be happy. If I get one of those characters, I'll be like, okay, it was worth it. What are the milestone cutoffs for basic arena? We don't know. We don't know anything about milestones. They said they're not going to tell us until later. The sooner they make featured champions at a very high milestone that require a player to invest an awful lot some money. Okay, they're just let's see if Kabam says anything else. We're just going to scroll through and says if we're going to see if Kabam is responding to anything else. Oh, I saw a response. This will definitely something we thought about because we wanted each arena to have their unique top prize. Okay, they've already answered that. We already talked about that. I'm not seeing anything else new, guys. You can potentially do both 4-star arenas at the same time. How can you lose? Me too. I'm just gonna recharge my 5 stars. J Cracks, me and you both, man. Can't use Suicide 3 stars in featured arena anymore. What are milestones cut off for base? We don't know. I think they could implement your key system into this new system. You could use the key for individual star rating on a specific arena. That would make you choose which one arena your 4 stars, etc. 60k points per win with 5 star. How many points does a 450 5-star get, Frojo? Well, I'll show you. I'll show you right now. I'll show you how much it gets. I'll just show you. When all else fails, it's not times 3 right now, so you're gonna have to times it by 3, because I haven't even started the arena yet. But oh, it's over. Dang it! I can't show you. I thought it was still up. Anyways. Yeah, it's like 60k. It's right around there. I think I get a little less because I don't have suicides. But yeah, it's right around 60k around per champion. Yeah, like 20k per champion. So you get like 60. If you're using boost, you can almost get if you're using all your boosts and stuff, arena boosts and stuff, you can get even higher. Alright guys, anybody got any, yeah, I'm thinking the basic cutoffs are going to be around 3 million, especially for the first few, you know, until people get more champions and stuff. I don't think there's 5-star boosts, or is there? I don't think so. But I'm talking about like, Oh, that's true. Like just your boost, like your generic boost, like 20% boost, whatever. I'm going to use my 330s base in the basic and my rank 4 and higher in the feature. So you'll spend units and time for one sig level in the basic arena. After all, no, Oscar. I'm only going to go for champions I don't have in the basic. If I have the champion in the basic, I won't play it. So there is going to be that. Am I going to go for Archangel and what am I going to score? I'm going to go for Archangel, but I'm not going to go for him the first time, seriously first time, because I have my kid on the weekend. So the first time around, I'm going to play. I'm going to play and maybe get lucky and try to get him, but I'm going to go for sure on the second round. And I'm probably going to go like 25 million plus is what I'm thinking. But, you know, 20 million will probably get it, though. 20 million will probably get it. We'll see. I mean, you're talking about 400 more slots. You're talking about people having to be willing to spend. And you're talking about winning a 4-star champion. You're talking about winning a 4-star champion, not a 5-star champion. So, I don't know, man. We'll have to see, man. It's all still up in the air. 4-star refresh for 5 units, while 5-star is for 15 units. 15k units for 500 wins. 15k units? Nah. I just realized something. Cutoffs are for old basic 4-stars are going to be easy with 10%. The top players won't grind for only one sig level. Yeah, we're not going to grind for one sig level because some people already have champions maxed out to 99. They're not even going to play those at all. Like, that's not even going to be an afterthought. Like, Captain America and champions like that, no one's going to play those. They're going to be super easy to get. Like, people in the veteran bracket are going to be, like this Black Panther, it'd be super easy. Like, Gambit. Gambit would be super easy. 500 for a feature? No. It's not going to be 500. We'll see, though. We'll see, like... Barn in the barn. What's up, Barnaby? What's going on, guys? I'm not seeing anything else on the forums. Where's my mouse at? I'm trying to just scroll through here. Let's see what this says right here. Drop rates on all champions are definitely the same. While it's understandable to think it isn't, you're focused on obtaining a certain champion, and the odds of getting something that isn't that one is definitely higher than getting the exact champion. The odds are equal for all. Talking about 4-star drop rates, somebody asked that in this forum. That has nothing to do with crystal drop rates. I don't know why they answered that here. Well, players can definitely choose to grind both arenas for both rewards. We don't foresee that having a big impact on rewards being distributed. While we definitely want to decrease the amount of fights players will need to get the top prize, yet splitting attention between the two is probably not a wise idea. That's what you think, Kabam. 5-star champions, it costs more to refresh than other champions, 10 units, and they have a longer cooldown time, 7 hours. While we can understand the concern over allowing them in the arenas, it's time, and we feel that the difference between other champions and 5-star champs in terms of refresh cost and cooldown times will help counter much of that. We'll just have to see on that, the cost and the cooldown time. Fro, that is why I think the score won't jump that much. It's still a 4-star where the top players want 5-star. I'm worried the pool of people playing the basic arenas will be low, so that 10% won't actually be that big of a pool. I still think. Are you excited about the arena change? I'm very excited about the arena changes. Because I don't know how many times, well, like just recently, for Dormammu, the second round of Dormammu, I was like 518. I only scored like 9 million points. That would have gave me Dormammu for my duplicate. I only had 9 million points, so I'm most excited for Act 5 and to be able to rank for another 5-star. That's what I want more than anything. So I'm going to be rushing through rank Act 5 Chapter 1, especially if it gives out a Tier 2 Alpha, because I didn't get one in the Master Rifts, which I was definitely hoping for. BBB, on the downside, it's easier to get champs now because more champs are being added, so you may not get your desired champ Duke without the help of luck on crystal openings. It's definitely going to make it easy when very desired champions are a basic. Nostalgia says OMG. Hopefully they give another 10 energy max. They don't. So far there's no information about upping the energy. I'm hoping people will get at least still try and get a rank reward cutoff, especially if it gives a 3 or 4-star shards. Yeah, I think people will definitely try to go and get 4-star shards. Hey Tom, that's something we both agree on. Do you know whether or not the 12.0 update is going to be download update or not? Yeah, it's definitely going to be a download, Nostalgia. You're gonna have to get your situation fixed, man. It's definitely gonna be a download. It's gonna be a huge update. I think it's gonna be the largest size update we've ever had to date. It's because it's gonna change a lot of champions. It will. Okay, right here they said, glad to hear you are. Let me bring this back up. Come on. Why is it doing this? Why is it? Come on, bring it back up. Stupid window capture, man. Sometimes when you minimize it and then bring it back, it actually retarded. Okay, so it says glad you are happy. It will definitely be interesting to see what the new arena cutoffs are like once the changes go live. That's definitely definitely going to be interesting to see what those changes are once they go live. Let's see what this says. We are definitely still going to have different brackets since we don't want to toss. Yeah. That's about the beginner and all that stuff. Your alliance is flush with non-arena grinders. I'm going to have to convert them. New update, 2 gigs. Hey, Frojo. What's up, Mojo? Make sure you have enough memory on your phone for download. Start deleting all the pictures to clear memory space. Yeah, Nostalgia's having issues. He accidentally made a charge on his thing, and it won't let him download anything until he pays the charge. Still 1 sig level. I'm getting a bunch of dings behind me on my iPad, so that either means somebody else is live or someone posts a video or someone's commenting on my videos. We definitely listen to a lot of you guys' feedbacks before coming to these changes. We know you had a lot of wishes for future arenas and really think that these changes will make arenas great again. It doesn't actually say that, I'm adding that. Alright, let's see what else. What else? A lot of great questions. We've been editing the second post in the thread with them. Okay. Alright, they said they've been updating the second post. Let's see if they updated it. The second post Oh, this post right here. Okay, I think we were on the right page last. Okay. I want to go back to where I was. Okay, there we go. Yep, there are not. They've been changed for more 3-star. Yep, we read that. You're gonna miss Scarlet Witch's regen? We'll have to see about that. Streaks have not changed at all, so there's no need to worry about changing up your method in the 3-star and 4-star basic arena. So, in the 3 and 4-star basic arena, it's still going to be the old arena streak. It's just in the featured that it's going to be different, guys. This is correct. The 3-star featured in basic hero arena are meant to help players build their rank with their rosters so they can eventually compete for featured champions. These arena changes is about making me a bit anxious. Like, I want to try for top 800 on a featured, but all I can do is about 8 million. Can't pull off a Frojo or a Brian. Why no legend tag? Because they came up with their own tags for arenas. So it's like that is the new legend tag. Is like, if you're the top arena player, then you're gonna be the only one getting it. If you're first place, you're gonna be the only one getting it. Alright, so it's still gonna be on the same calendar. That's not changing. Who thought that? I don't know who thought that was gonna change. We do have a reason for separating the basic hero and 3-star featured. This is why we landed on the amount of shards for the offered in the rank rewards of the 4-star featured arena. Thank you, Julio. Appreciate that. Smith, that's your question about the calendar? Absolutely, realistically, it will slow down how many players get into it. No, I don't think it's going to slow it down. I don't think it's going to slow it down. When there is no new character like the current arena, will there be 2 arenas? Just like it is now, there will be a featured hero arena and there will be a 4-star arena running. 1 basic champion, 1 3-star arena, and 1 4-star featured, and the Summoner Trials arena. Oh, the streak. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about the calendar, Smith. I thought you were talking about the calendar. Both units and battle chips are still in the milestones. I think that's the point. People who go for the feature do so because they know they have the champ and resources. Until you have both, you have the option to help you get there. Got a kill squad after Thanos team in Streak 16. Are you talking about the cornucopia one? Or are you talking about the current setup? Like, what arena are you talking about right now, Smith? If you're talking about the Sunday arena, you have to go a little bit further along before you can drop down ranks. The current 4-star, what were you using? When tackling the changes to arena, we wanted to give the featured hero arenas taken care of first before we even start thinking about other ones. This doesn't mean they won't get updated in the future. Okay, so they're thinking about changing the other arenas in the future. Alright, well that's all of that. Let's go back to the first page. Anything different up here? I don't see anything. All right, guys. Y'all have anything? Y'all have anything for me? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of arenas going when Tier 4 Basic and Tier 4 Class Cat's going, that is for sure. No, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to update Terry Ashley. Yeah, what's the cutoff for Archangel? Let's just say 20 million for now, and we'll see what happens. Let's just say 20 million, and we'll see what happens. All of these arena changes look like a big shift for 5-star champs being more important. Yeah, I think so. If so, will top players just not update? No, you're gonna have to update, guys. You're gonna have to update. All right, Gravender wants to know how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Roll, Tootsie Pop. I'm gonna say 7 because that's my favorite number. Other than 34. 7 and 34. So it's either going to be at 7 or 34, Gravender. I don't know. It's however many licks you want it to be, because eventually you can just crack into it. You think it's going to affect going for basics for guys like you? I think it's going to be easier for guys like you, Hodge. I think basics are going to get the biggest, easiest jump into it. I definitely think so. I think basics will definitely become easier. 20 million. How do you guys 20 million yourselves? Just a lot of grind. You want to dupe Gambit? I would say 4.5 million will be safe. I think like right at 4 million, 4.1 million was the cutoff, something like that, I think. I'm not exactly sure. But I think 4.5 million for Gambit will be safe, though. Couldn't help myself. Decided to open a 4-star crystal. Awaken my classic Daredevil. So happy right now. Hey, that's a good pull. 4-star Daredevil. Classic Daredevil is a really good 4-star. I'm liking the changes, guys. I'm excited. I'm excited for the whole update as a whole. I'm really want to see how Scarlet Witch and Thor are going to play after this update. I think they're getting the biggest changes to them overall. So I can't wait to... Mordo's supposed to be added tomorrow. I can't wait to try to play with Scarlet Witch and Thor in the Realm of Legends and try them again. And then I can't wait to play with Punisher, Winter Soldier, and Hulk, because they have new animations. I want to see those changes also. I'm totally excited right now. Like y'all have no idea. Like 800, this is awesome. 800, top 10%. I'm loving it. Sounds great for me. It sounds great for me. Marie says he just got a 4-star Scarlet Witch today. Kabam can kiss it goodbye. I went 6.1 million. Number 400 scored 6.3 million. You barely got it. Holy crap. They're playing without me today. I've barely been here. Alright, let's do these battles. Hey Frojo, will the challenger rating affect who you match up? We don't know what challenger rating is yet. I think it will affect everything, like who you decide to fight and stuff like that. I think you might not pick certain battles, and it might help you in other ways. I think it's going to affect stats, or challenger rating has something to do with some new feature in the game. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when the update drops. Because challenger rating could be something to do with maybe a new feature like war, like the challenger rating of the person you're facing. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. Like, they still haven't told us what the challenger rating is. The PI changes. We haven't seen any of that stuff yet. So far, all we know is like the big ability changes and like facial, like the stuff on the surface changes. That's all they've told us so far. All right, as soon as we get to, we're fixing to drop this. Yeah, here we go. You think it's gonna be similar to War Rating? People are gonna have strokes. Frojo, aren't the dudes in core missing you already? No, I'm sure they're doing just fine. DWCB is spending enough for the whole alliance, I'm sure. Well, that sucked. What do I use to stream? Only your stream. I can't rewind to watch to catch up. That's like a feature on YouTube. I can't do it on Brian's myself. When Brian streams, I can't go back while it's live, except for a few minutes. I use the Elgato, but yeah, I can't go back on Brian's either, and he does not use an Elgato. You can only go back like 15 minutes, like right now, I think. Like on other people's streams, you can jump back like way far. I could opt in to have that feature turned on. I just haven't. Ooh, that was almost bad. Almost messed up big time. Elgato, but slowly Elgato. Elgato? Is that what you want me to say? Elgato? Elgato. But slowly. Any more questions about the arena changes, guys? Put them in the chat and I'll answer them. But I am, if there's not going to be any, I'm fixing to get off. Because I do need to eat before I go to work. And I almost died right there. But I'm okay because I'm Doctor Strange. I wish he would have brought the shotgun out right now. And he did, and I lunged forward like an idiot. I heard a rumor last night that core leader Flea is to SF to complain to Kabam about not getting Ghost Rider, you know? I have no idea. Oh, he's flying to San Francisco? Yeah, that's probably true. He probably he's done that before. Dysenteria, he's done that before. That won't be the first time he's done it. I can finish the map with Ultron. You think Brian Grant will get 4-star champs anymore? I think it's going to be harder for him to get 4-star champs because he won't have his 3-star teams anymore. I think it's definitely going to be it's going to be harder for him. I think for sure. Frojo, sorry for that rant on Twitter last week to Kabam. I don't even know exactly. I don't even know exactly what you're talking about. But oh, what map is this? This is map 5. Why would he go there to complain about not getting Ghost Rider? Just curious. He did it before on Ultron. He didn't get Ultron. He spent like $10,000 on the featured crystal for Ultron. So he flew to well, he was there. Like he travels all over the world for what he does. What champs can you take in? How the basic arena works? The basic arena you take your 3 and 4 star champions to the basic arena. Yeah, the basic arena works just like the arena right now that we have right now. Might be confused. Man, right now it's up in the air for features, man. I'm gonna be doing Archangel definitely. Uh, just just not the just not the just not the first. I'm gonna play it. Yeah. But I'm gonna play the arena, but I'm definitely not just gonna try for it. You see how I did that, Mr. Business? These big time MCO players sound more and more like whales in Las Vegas. That's what he is. He is a whale. That's definitely what he is. I'm gonna be doing the featured, man. You're gonna stick to the 3-star feature for a while and see how that works. Yeah, basically it's gonna be like a wait and see for some of it. How do I have? So how many 5-stars do you need to make a run at the feature? I'm gonna say you're gonna need as many as you can have. I got 9 5-stars. I think I'll be able to get the feature because I think champs like not champs players like Brian Grant. I think he's very gonna be hurt a lot by losing 3-stars. He's gonna be hurt a lot by losing his 3-stars on the features. I think for sure. Now sometimes I spend like 2,500 units to 3,000 units on an arena now. I don't think that's gonna change for me. I think it might even become easier for me to use less units. Because I barely have, I think I have like 5 3-star teams. He's got like a ton of 3-star teams. And I don't use my 3-stars. I don't use my 3-stars now. Like I use them sometimes if I'm like super bored. That's just how it turns out sometimes, Shiny Head. That's just how it turns out with war sometimes. I was fixing to look at something. New arena changes. The number of milestones have been increased and the rewards have slightly increased. This is basically the same stuff over again. I should have known there should have been. Look, here it is. Hey, nostalgia. You will need to update to the latest version to participate in the new arena changes. There's not going to be the old arenas. Like, if you're thinking you don't need to update to play arenas, and you can still play the old arenas, you're wrong. You're going to have to update to play arenas. You're definitely going to have to update, guys. You had 34 4-star and 3-star teams, but I don't have the time required to even get basics. I got 20 4-star teams. I got like 5 3-star teams. I think I got, actually, you know what? I got 21 4-star teams now, and I'm almost to 22 4-star teams. And then I got 3 teams of 5 stars. So that Rogue Awakening gem would have been awesome to have if I would have gotten it. So basically use 3-star to grind basic arenas and 4 and 5 stars to grind featured. Dicer, I don't even make it to the top 200k milestones 90% of the time. Man, Brian Grant shiny head, that's not good, man. I haven't been upgrading my 3 stars because I've been working on my 4 stars that I didn't rank up, because in the past I just refreshed over and over my top team, but now I'm starting to be a little bit more consumer friendly and ranking up all my champions. I still got a bunch to do. From Loki down, I have to do Loki, Daredevil, Falcon, Elektra, Fix-It, Panther, Drax, Venompool, Winter Soldier, and AOU Vision. I gotta rank those guys up. But that's what I'm working on. But like, yeah, my 3 stars. Let's look at my 3 stars. My 3 stars. That's it. I got 14 maxed 3 stars. Everything else drops off real fast, and then some of them were barely even leveled. There's so many of them that are barely leveled. That's why Brian Grant has a higher rating than me. If you ever look at his account, you'll see his rating like is higher than mine, and but my account is much higher because all my 3 stars aren't ranked up. They're all sitting down at very bottom. Not a huge fan of being able to get a 3-star featured and a basic together, but I love the new setup. Other than that, that's awesome for you, Caleb. I'm happy too, man. I try to get all the milestones as much as I can, but I work 2 jobs and a single father full time. I know how it is, Dicer. I know how it is, man. That's why I'm only able to do featured grinds on weekends when I don't have him, when he's with his mom. That's the only time I can do featured is when he's with his mom. Shiny head. I thought so, bro. I thought so. Okay, see, Dicer, we got joint custody. He gets like shared time. Like I get him like I get him like the whole summer instead of the school year. So like for those 3 months he's here like the whole time. So I'm trying to get all the features I can right now. Once summer starts, I won't be able to grind as much as I can right now. Alright, Dysenteria, I'll see you later, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm out of here too, guys. I'm going to go eat and get ready for work. And I will be on tomorrow. It looks like everybody wants me to do a goodbye to Scarlet Witch Realm of Legend grind. So tomorrow, for the live stream tomorrow, we're going to do Realm of Legends goodbye to goodbye to Scarlet Witch in Realm of Legends. We're just gonna run through it. So we're gonna do that tomorrow. Okay, last question, Mojo. What is it, Mojo? Cause it's so close to Frojo. I'll let you get one more in there. Omega, I'm here. Waiting on Mojo, and then I'm gonna go. How many 4 or 550s do I have? They're right there. And I can make... What am I gonna have for breakfast? I have no idea. My breakfast is in like over 12 hours from now. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna have for breakfast. This is why I don't want tier 4 Cladilus, guys. I'm getting on around 3:30 tomorrow, my time. So 4:30 p.m. Eastern. I will be on Brian's stream tonight, and if he wants to Skype with me, that's totally cool. This is why I don't want Catalyst, guys. I don't need them, and I got them in my stash. I got them in my stash too. Look at this. I got so many Catalysts, man. I don't want them. Like, look at my crystals, guys. Look at my crystals. Look at my crystals. I got 11 more of them sitting right there. 11 more. 11 more. What am I going to eat for breakfast? I'm out of here, guys. See you later. I'll be on Brian's stream. Peace out, everybody. Have fun.